Welcome to the video tutorial on the University Time Tracking System, reporting absences for sick, vacation, and other time. This is the third in a series of videos on time tracking that is accessed through the PAWS portal. This video will go through the process of an employee requesting vacation. This is a feature that has been added as an option to track the vacation request process online. You will first log into PAWS and then navigate to Employee, My Employment Channel, and then click on the Time Reporting link. In the first video in this time tracking series, we went through the process of adding time. One of the options for reporting vacation is to just enter the vacation days on the calendar for either current or future months once they've been authorized in your unit. So if I want to add some vacation days for May, I'll click on the May month link, and then we'll enter the days on the calendar. So we've entered 7 hours on the 20th and 7 hours on the 21st. Once they've been entered, I would then just submit them at the end of the month after they've been taken. A second option exists for those units who want to formally track the authorization process online through this system. On the time reporting page, there is the Request Vacation button. You may click on the question mark beside the button to display the help text for this feature. If you want to request vacation, you will enter the days, which we've done here, and then click on the Request Vacation button. A comment box will appear where further notes can be added. Anytime this box appears, the supervisor will receive an email from About Us notifications with whatever optional notes you've added. These comments will also appear in the submission history box on time reporting that both the employee and supervisor can view. You may also leave the comments box blank, and the supervisor will still receive the email that you have submitted a vacation request. So we've added our notes and we'll click on OK. The vacation row will gray and the status will change to awaiting vacation authorization. The submission history will track the date of the vacation request and the information on the number of days being requested, with any optional notes you may have added. We'll return to time summary, and you'll see that the status is now in a vacation requested. You will receive an email from About Us notifications when your supervisor authorizes the vacation request. I've navigated to a different employee who has had some vacation authorized. We can see that the timesheet for April has a vacation authorized status. We can click on the month link and see the approval, as well as any further notes if they were added from the supervisor. So we can see that 7.5 of vacation hours were requested, and then the supervisor provided the authorization. You will also receive an email from About Us notifications if the vacation is not approved. When we look at the month of March, we see the status displays as vacation denied. You can also click on this month link to see further notes from the supervisor in the submission history box. We can see the status as vacation request denied, and the calendar has now opened. The hours requested still exist in the calendar, so you should go ahead and remove or change the vacation hours and re-request if required. Other time types may be added when the vacation has been authorized or is awaiting authorization. So back to the month of April, we can see vacation is authorized, but if we want to add some other time, we'll click on the month link. The vacation row is gray as it has been authorized. However, we can still click on the Add Other Time button. We'll select Professional Development as we attended a conference, and we'll add in our hours for that day and save. You will then submit the timesheet at the end of the month with the authorized vacation days and any other time that was added. We'll go ahead and click on Submit. It'll ask us if we want to submit. We'll say yes. So we can see through the status we had vacation requested, vacation was authorized, and then the timesheet was submitted. At the top here again we can see the vacation was authorized, but the timesheet is now awaiting approval. If we return to time summary, we can see that the April timesheet is in a submitted status awaiting approval by the supervisor. You may also submit your timesheet if it is in a vacation requested status and the authorization was not completed. So we're now at the end of April. I'm going to click on the April month link. The status is awaiting vacation authorization. However, I have taken that time now as vacation. So I can go ahead and submit. It will indicate that the vacation is not yet authorized, but will then ask whether or not you want to submit the April timesheet. We'll say yes. And the time has now been submitted. When we return to time summary, we'll now see that the April timesheet is in a submitted status. We will now go through the process of changing vacation time that was requested or authorized. You may make a change to your vacation request either 1, because the vacation time taken was different than what was requested, or 2, circumstances have changed and you would like to change a future vacation request. So let's go into the May 2014 timesheet. So let's say we're at the end of May. The vacation that was authorized was on the 12th, however I ended up taking the 9th instead. We'll click on the Change Vacation button. A comments box will appear where further notes can be added regarding the change to the vacation dates. Your supervisor will receive an email from About Us Notifications, and these comments will also appear in the submission history box on time reporting that both the employee and supervisor can view. So we'll click on OK. We can see that the status is reopened with the notes that we had entered in the comments box. I'm now going to go ahead and change the days to the 9th as the calendar opened, and I'll save. You can then proceed with submitting the calendar once all time has been recorded for this month. If this change had been made for a future month and you would like to re-request your vacation time again, you can click on the Request Vacation button to start the process. This completes the video on requesting vacation. You may refer to other time tracking tutorials on reporting and submitting time by the employee, approving time reported by the supervisor, and authorizing vacation by the supervisor. If you have any further questions, you may contact your department or Human Resources at 6270 or hr.inquiries@usask.ca. Thanks for watching.